Hello and welcome to another episode of Rolling for Soup, but I'm going to call it Rolling for Bowl since we recently did smoothies, and I think everyone will like that except for maybe if Snoop Dogg or Woody Harrelson finds it, they might be disappointed. But we're going to roll for bowl. It's episode 45, a very special Daily Harvest episode, and as always, we are inspired by Adventures in Ardia and his iconic series, Roll for Sandwich. Let's go! So here are swirly dice with gold letters, very pretty. Let's go! So first thing first, we're going to roll for our Daily Harvest soup. I spelled it out really well so you can really see what options we have here. And that is a 4, cauliflower leek. So here is the ingredients for our soup. I am encouraged. It looks like it'll go well with a lot of things. Let's heat it up. So here's our prepared soup. And before we do anything else, I am just going to give it a taste. I really wanted to do this with smoothies, but they weren't prepared before I put things in them. But just to know what we're starting with, it's refreshing. It's got a good depth of flavor with the garlic. And the mouthfeel of the vegetables is very nice. It's very impressive. So let's hope the dice let us do justice for this soup. Let's see what we get. Next thing we're going to roll for is some fat, because there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, and that got stuck. Let's give it a little jiggle. There we go. And that is 3, peanut butter. Here's our peanut butter, and I wouldn't have necessarily picked peanut butter to go in this soup, but I have found that peanut butter does blend surprisingly well with a lot of elements, so not a great start, but no reason to panic just yet. All right, I'm just going to keep mixing. Why don't we skip to rolling for our next element? Now we're going to roll for our protein, and I just noticed as I was rewatching the film, I picked up a D6 instead of a D8, but just go with it. Too late to change it now. That is a 5. That is chicken. So here's a chicken. It is canned chicken. I really like it. It's got a good mouthfeel. It's not mushy at all. And chicken is a really good choice. It's very neutral. It'll make it more filling. I'm not upset with this at all. But we do have a few more things coming up, so let's roll for our next element. Next, we have the most exciting roll of the game, our Wild Magic, which always gets stuck. And since it doesn't get stuck with a corner up usually, I just take the roll as it is stuck, and there we see we have a nat 20. I'm excited. This is my pick for my nat 20. It is massaman curry, my favorite kind of curry. It's typically served with peanuts, so it should go well with the peanut butter. I've had it with cauliflower, which is in the soup, and chicken goes with everything. So I think this is going to be a solid pick. So I'm just going to keep stirring while you guys go on to our next roll. So we're going to roll for friction. No, it didn't get stuck. It just fell behind. So we're just going to slide that out of the way. And that is 6 green onions. So here are the green onions. This is a solid pick. They're mildly acidic and a little sharp, and they go with a lot of things. So I'm excited. Let's roll for our last element. So here's our last element where we all embrace the fact that we are all crunchy queens. And we are going to have, gluten-free Oreos. Okay. So don't get me wrong, I love a good Oreo, and I frequently dunk my Oreos in liquid, but this is not the preferred liquid. No offense, Daily Harvest, but yeah, so it was going really well up to this point, so we'll see. Hi guys, you ready for the first bite? So here's our soup. We're going to try and get all the elements on one bite here. Okay, let's see how Oreos go with curry. You know what? It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm surprised. So we're going to try a big bite of Oreo here and see how it does. I'm not thrilled about this bite. You know, it's not terrible. It's sweeter than I would like it to be, but I'm amazed. I would not have thought that it would be that good, but the peanut butter goes well with the curry. The soup is very fragrant, and the vegetables are very toothsome and enjoyable to eat. The chocolate does add a depth of flavor, and a lot of the Oreo makes it too sweet, but not bad at all. I'm amazed at how good this soup is. And now we're at the end of the bowl. That went down really easy. I'm glad we lived up to the soup's potential, and I'm amazed how well that turned out. I don't do Oreos again, but I am going to give it a 9.5. And given the Thai references, I'm going to call it Me and the Future King, since I would change the Oreos on it. But 9.5, really great. Enjoyed it. All right, guys, that is the end of our episode. Thank you for watching. I love you.